Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night sprints. Gillian is coming, but she is stuck in bedtime stories. So she's obviously back at her sister's place. And so it's just me. So I'm in a good mood. We have gone to level 3, which is, sorry, I'm playing with my head too much. I'm trying to get it to sit flat and it won't. Making it worse. We've gone to level 3, which is a level down on lockdown, which means we can have takeaways. So for the first time in over 5 weeks, Anna and I had food we did not have to cook ourselves for dinner tonight, which was very, very good. I had steak and chips and vegetables from our local gastropub. It's called the Abbey. We've been going there since I moved up, and the woman who runs it knows us. So it feels good to support local in that way. Okay, just going to try one more time to fix my hair because it's bugging me. Just try and do it in the reflective window instead of in the confusing reversed camera. There we go. Styled itself this way today, so I'm going with it. Also, I started my contract work this week. It's 2.5 days. This week's a bit of a funny week. So I'm sitting in on some really big meetings rather than doing the work that I will be doing. But it's been interesting getting to know people, and I think it'll be all right. I hope it'll be all right. Money's good, so just framing it. Money's important. And what else? Oh, it's really stormy. It's raining here tonight and windy. So again, so far we haven't had the internet cut out because of storms, but you never know. So just in case if I vanish, that's why. Let's see. Just thinking, I haven't tagged people in the Facebook post I did about that, so I might just go. Okay. I hope it will be okay. I'm pretty confident in some of the stuff that I do for my job, but this particular contract looks like it'll do some other things that I'm less confident in. So because of that, I'm a little nervous, but I know I can do well. Excuse me, at coaching people, but when it comes to some of the other stuff, we'll see. What am I doing? I'm looking for my Facebook page where I shared this, and I'm failing. So what are we doing tonight? I'm going to do some writing. I'm torn between writing more of my YA witchy fiction because I think I can get it finished pretty soon, but I also have some edits that I should be doing. And I do love to put off edits because it's my least favorite thing. So I'm torn between those two things. Okay, let's see if I can tag people. Yes. So, yes. It's not very good internet content, just saying, so yes. Just so excited that I got to eat steak. Okay. That's what I want. Really? You made it? I just tagged you. No, I was just trying to tag you and I couldn't find you. Hello. Right. So Gillian's on her way. As I said, she is telling bedtime stories. So while we wait, let's get the warm-up started. I got the movie tarot out again since it worked so well the other day. So I had the last game last night of the short Urban Shadows tabletop game I've been playing remotely with some friends from Wellington and Australia. It's a very interesting game. My wizard character did the wrong thing in a ritual, but we managed to get it undone before the game ended, so that was good. Did not sentence my student to hell, which I almost did, so that's good. Oh, Gillian visited today, and we're actually productive while being social. That sounds amazing. I am very much looking forward to being able to see friends in real life, but that will be a wee way off yet. At least 2 weeks, probably longer. All right. Oh, I got the Knight of Swords, and that is, I believe, the character from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I can't remember her name. I've never actually seen it because it's got sexual abuse stuff in it, and I don't like watching that. It'll be in the book. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Numi Rapace. Numi Rapace and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Swedish version. Yes. So, don't students normally live in hell? Yeah, well, in this case, I was supposed to be teaching her how to be a good wizard, and instead got her into some trouble with some demons, but we undid it. So that's good. So Knight of Swords. Swords is like getting stuff done. It's, I was just looking at this. Dynamic, adventurous young people. But also, oh, that's cups. A dashing, brave, potent defender, an expert soldier or marksman, courageous hero, starts battles, recklessness, impulsive errors, and indiscretion. That entirely sounds like the lead character of my last series that I just finished. So, with that as an inspo, let's warm up. That is my warm-up book. Very much. She has been fighting me for this chair all day, so I made her a nice, I don't know if you can see behind me, this pink thing right here is a chaise. I made her a nice little nest on it, and she stayed in it for about 5 minutes and then decided it wasn't good enough, so she might come and beat me up for it later. 5 minutes. Timer would be good. 5 minutes. Nope. Timer. Last thing I had it on was a stopwatch because I was trying to do planks yesterday and see how long I can stand them, but I haven't been able to manage more than 40 seconds lately. That's fine. All right, 5 minutes. Warm up. Knight of Swords. What is the date today? 22nd of September. All right, 5 minutes starting now. That was our 5-minute warm-up. How did everyone go? I did that much. I could have kept going, but I actually wanted to get just to the end of the page so I could have a whole fresh page to start on next time. So slightly cheated there. Only by a line or two, but what did I write? I just kind of unloaded some of my brain, really, which is nice. Always a good thing to do. Clear the mind before. You can see how much I need a haircut, by the way. Look at this. It's been too long. Julie's watching the recorded class for the current overdue assignment. I got 11 minutes left of video now. Cool. Well, why don't we jump into a sprint then? I think Melon will tell me when Gillian turns up, but I'll keep an eye out as well. Oh, yeah. Marketing plan. Yeah. All right. I will start the 20 minutes and I will jump into my YA. All right. 20 minutes starting now. that is our first sprint.
Hello. Sorry, I'm late. Bedtime stories went long. My niece is getting older. She's allowed to stay up a bit later, so she's getting really good at making things take longer.
Fair enough.
Yep, so I see Julie and Inka in the comments. What is everyone working on tonight?
Oh, I got 736 words done on my witchy YA.
Fantastic. That's really good for a Wednesday night.
It is, actually. It's been a few days. Julie's been doing marketing class stuff. Inka's stalking the mailman.
Oh, fantastic.
Julie has some questions for us. Do you do any special pricing for pre-orders? Or is the pre-order price your usual price?
In theory, I have decided that I would do a pre-order and then raise the price afterwards. But then I've come to raise the price and I've thought, what if I make people angry and wimped out?
I've been doing it on my pirate books, $1.99 for pre-order, and then putting them up to $5.99, which is the normal price. It seems to work fine, especially because you can post about it and go, quick, pre-order it now, because the price is going up, and the more you tell people, the less you feel like they're going to be angry with you. I've never had anyone come to me and say they're angry.
That is really good to know.
I haven't really done it with my other stuff, though. Maybe I
on
did
the
on
subject of box sets, I'm just sharing a link with you, Jamie. This is my one and only box set. This is also because it's the only... Actually, no, I've got the Read by Candlelight, but that's not chronological. So it would be very hard to do a box set with those books.
Oh yeah, Deep Magic. Yep. I have got everything. I haven't quite got everything ready to do a box set of my first part series, but I'm going to. Do you put extra stuff in the box set, or is it just the books?
I put extra stuff. In Deep Magic, I put a glossary of Welsh terms because this was really highly requested from people. But yeah, it is basically the advantage of the box of this box set is that you get the glossary, which admittedly is not big, but you do get the series for a cheaper price than you would buying them all individually, and that is kind of the main appeal.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm hesitant. I did want to do one for the Fairyland books, but I can't. I sort of thought the first 4 would make a nice box set, because I did put them out very quickly together, and then it's about a year between the last one of that and then the novella.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's work, and I keep thinking if I'm going to do it, I should put like a short story in there, and then I never get around to writing the short story.
Yeah.
But like you say, I mean, it's the price that's the draw point, so maybe I should just do that.
Yep. Is your T-shirt a Fushimi Inari?
It is indeed.
Yeah.
It's my I Climb to the Mountain shirt. It's got a little thing there.
That is very cool.
Yep.
It's one of my favorite places.
It's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really nice shirt. I just got it from like the gift shop, and I was like, it's just like gonna be a tacky tourist shirt, but it's lasted really well. The red hasn't faded at all. It's still soft and really, it's wonderful.
One of my favorite T-shirts I got from in Oita Prefecture, there is a town called Beppu, which has a lot of hot springs, and there are places where the chemicals in these hot springs cause like color the pools like really bright colors. So there's one that's white and it puts off these really intense white clouds, and then there's others where it's like cobalt blue and stuff.
Yeah.
And the names of these particular pools are hells. So you can do this hell tour, and
Wow.
like the average tourist will just go to the 6 hells because they're all really
Yeah.
close and easy to each other. But if you were like me, you will go to all 8, even though this means that you have to take a bus and go really out of the way. I love Beppu. I have done the hell tour multiple times. One of the hells, it's called the Demon Hell, and they cook eggs in this like
I
boiling
think I've
steam
seen
water.
video of that.
Because it's hilarious. You can't just have this incredible natural phenomenon because that's boring. You have to add something onto it. One of the hells, they use the hot water produced by the the hot pool to
Yep.
raise tropical fish.
Oh,
Another
fantastic.
one has an alligator farm attached to it. But anyway, one of the many gift shops attached to the house had a T-shirt that said in Japanese, "Every day is hell," and I loved that. And I bought the T-shirt,
Amazing.
and I wore it. And I went to the local like Combini, which is basically the local dairy, wearing this
Yep.
T-shirt once. And this dairy was between my house and my school, so I passed it every day. I went in at least 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And the ladies, some of the ladies who work there were the mums of my students. So I went in there one day with my Everyday is Hell T-shirt, and she was like, "Louise Sensei, is everything okay?" And I'm like, "What?" "Yeah." And she's like, "You can talk to us if there's ever a problem." And I was like, "What's going on?" And then I realized it was my T-shirt. So I was like, no. I went to Oita for a holiday. It was great. And she's like, "Yeah, but if there's anything ever, you can
Oh,
ask for help."
it's really sweet.
It was so lovely.
Yeah, so this I bought this T-shirt because I've been to Fushimi before. The first time I visited Japan, and we only went as far as the first crossroads. So Fushimi is an entire mountain which has also got temples on it, and it's got this big round walk, completely lined with these bright orange torii gates. So it's like a tunnel almost. We only got as far as the crossroads. It's like a 20-minute, 30-minute walk. It's where a lot of people stop because you can get a really beautiful view out over Kyoto from there, and then you don't have to climb the rest of the mountain. But when we went on our honeymoon, and I was determined that we were going to go all the way,
Good for Anna.
through the entire mountain, through spite, because her big sister said she probably couldn't do it. So we did, and I was like, well, if I've done it, then I get the T-shirt. So it was a lovely, lovely trip. Okay, yeah, that is fair, Inka. I don't like the idea that I'm punishing people who haven't bought the box set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that actually makes me feel a lot better, and means I will probably get more box sets out because I don't feel like I'm letting people down. Okay, good.
Yeah. What was I going to say? If we ever end up in Japan together, which I hope will happen someday, then there is this little town called Suwano, and it's right on the border between Shimane Prefecture, where I lived, and Yamanoto Prefecture. Yamanoto? The one next to Hiroshima on the bottom of Honshu.
Yeah.
And this town has... So, like, Fushimi Inari is like the big fox temple.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of other big temples in that sect, and this is one of them. So it has the beautiful torii-lined paths, but it is smaller than Fushimi Inari. And it has a whole bunch of hidden treasures, and it is not usually very busy because it is off the beaten track.
Yes.
And if you like wander around, there is a tiny little miniature shrine behind one of the buildings that has all these tiny fox figurines in it, and it is so cute. Oh, there is also Izumo Taisha is also in Shimane. It's in Matsue. No, I think it's in Izumo. Sorry. Izumo Taisha is one of the 3 big Shinto shrines. It is one of the oldest, and
Yeah.
I did a tour of this shrine where somebody took us and he said, okay, this is the rock that what's his face stood on when he fished Japan out of the ocean.
Oh, wow.
And there's also, you can see the cave where the sun
like
god is
Maui.
hidden. Yeah. And after what's his face? I'm so bad at Japanese mythology. Killed her handmaiden and scared her so much that she fled into this cave, and she had to be coaxed out again. And that's where the seasons come from in Japan.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
but it gets better though, because in Japan, the month of October is known as the month without the gods, except in Shimane, where it's known as the month with the gods, because in October, all of the gods, all of the river spirits and shrine protectors and everyone, they all go to Izumo Taisha for their annual general meeting. And there are special buildings for the gods to stay in. And there is a special hall for them to have their AGM in. It is just incredible.
Sounds great.
Yeah, but sorry, the reason I got onto this is that maybe a stone's throw away from this huge, big Shinto shrine, there is a tiny little Inari temple, and the Inari temple has a little place where you can leave food offerings to the fox god, right? And at the back of it, they have a cat flap for the fox god to go in and out.
I love it.
It is the best.
So good. Yeah, we did want to go up to the Fox Village where you
Yes.
can go to the reserve and stuff, but it's quite out of the way.
So this is really frustrating. I used to live in Miyagi, where the Fox Village is. Did anyone tell me about it? No.
Oh.
I spent 3 years there.
Yeah.
Oh
dear.
sorry. I am not missing Japan at all.
It's all right. It's all right. Let's jump into another sprint before it gets too late. I'm missing Japan a lot.
Yep. Julie, if we haven't answered your question, leave more questions for us.
Yeah. All right. 20 minutes starting now. That is our second sprint up. Julie has gone to grab a cup of tea.
I just realised I've been muted. So whoops.
I got 682 words. I'm sorry, Inka, it sounds really hard. The post office is moving is so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
We had a whole lot of them shut down up here. And it's so frustrating.
Yep. I have a parcel that was supposed to arrive on the 21st, and I've been tracking it. And on the 21st, the day it was supposed to arrive, it got put onto a plane leaving from LA. So it is not here yet. Like the site I bought it from has its own parcel tracker. The delivery company has a second parcel tracker, and NZ Post, the local delivery company, has its own tracker. The first two say that it's in Auckland. New Zealand Post says it's still in transit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Must not start yawning. Must not. So, where am I? I finished that scene. That wasn't really another scene that I wrote down. I've just got 2 scenes to go, 2 chapters.
And this is the YA done?
Yeah.
Wow. That's gone by so quickly.
It has. It's so much easier when they're little shorter books.
Yep.
19,000 words.
Still, it feels great finishing something, doesn't it?
It does. I'm not quite there yet, but I will get there.
Yep. I have been using tonight to read The Lord of Stariel, which is the third of my research books. And it's a really good book. I'm really enjoying it. But I find it really hard to read lately. Like I've got to be doing something productive, and because I'm enjoying it, it doesn't count as being productive.
I've been reading it's called My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix, who's the same person who I read the Southern Book Club vampire book. And it is amazingly 80s immersion teen drama about this girl whose best friend gets possessed. And
wow.
But over halfway through, and it's very dramatic, all this like teen girl stuff and like high school politics, and then this demon thing happening at the same time, and it's really good. I've only got 4 more days to read it from the library on my app, but I think I'll get there.
Awesome. It sounds like so much fun. Yep. I did not tell everybody this. I finished my next assignment and submitted it today. Yeah.
Good work.
Yep. So that feels really nice.
Yeah.
So the GST question, scrolling back up to it, I assumed that, well, my books are not GST inclusive, so for I don't, when I put them into the spreadsheet that I showed you, it doesn't take GST out of that, so I get taxed on whatever I put into that spreadsheet, basically.
Yeah,
going
I
to
always
grab my diary.
assume that GST is included because I don't do anything outside of it. I don't calculate it, so yeah. Ugh, GST. All right, one more sprint. All right, 20 minutes starting now. How much? No. No.
Yeah, you're seeing this, right? You're seeing how this cause and effect, right? No. 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 But doing it in the time. And then I looked at
Mochi, come here. There we go. That's the end of that sprint. Mochi was doing a great big mousy parade at the end there.
Good job, Mochi. And she has timed it well. It is, with the last sprint, as I assume it will be, you can now give her all the attention she deserves.
She just wants this chair, I think.
Yep. Well, you can give her the chair.
I can give her the chair. 668 words. So that's really good progress for me for a Wednesday night.
That is fantastic. I have read all of the chapters that I should have read on Monday and Tuesday and have started the chapters I should have read today. So
nice.
That's good. And Amy has just arrived.
Oh no, just in time for us to leave.
Okay, Julie has finished the video she was watching and is on to task 8 of the assignment, pricing strategy, which reminds me, Julie asked us, how do we set that price? Is this price including GST or book price in general, Julie?
I just try and match.
Oh, phew. Amy joined us for the sprint, so that's good.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It's not just high and by. Oh, and Julie finished task 8. Brilliant.
Oh, good.
With my prices, I don't look at what my covers cost or all of that. And this is true for ebook and print. I look at what other books in my genre sell for. In ebooks, I just price based on that. Print books, I generally order like 10 of one book at a time. Oh, for printed books on the Amazon store, yeah, I look at what other people whose books are about the same length of mine are selling them for, and I try to match. And when you do this in the Kindle store, you can pick you set the price for the US Kindle store first, and then it says it sort of translates that price across all of the different stores, but that gives you really wonky, like if it's $5.99 in the US, it might be 4.61 British pounds. So you go in and you tidy them up and make them look nice. But I like to I always give like Canada and Australia, I'm like, well, I feel kind to you, so I'm not going to make you that much expensive. And I like Europe, so I do the same.
So, I don't think I've ever changed to my different region pricing. I just thought it'd be weird. I pretty much just do a standard costing for my novels. They're all about the same length, I guess. So I make them $10.99, and then the novellas I think are $6.99, something like that. The printed ones, yeah. I just do the same. It's easier.
For my printed ones that I have here in NZ, I do a big order of 10 of one book, 5 of another. So I'm ordering a big amount of books and then shipping them all at once. And then I divide the shipping per book, add that to the cost of printing each book, and then add myself fuss money, basically. And try to make sure, but still try to keep it reasonable. So it's,
so when I sell at book fairs and stuff, I'm pretty much $20 or $25, depending on the length, or if I'm putting something on sale.
Yep. Julie bought 5 of my books today, and unfortunately for Julie, they were all of the big ones.
Yeah, she posted a picture of them on the Discord.
Oh, I did. I have not opened Discord.
Oh, and your fancy dingbats notebook and pens and stuff. Oh, that looks lovely.
Oh my gosh, this is super exciting. Aw, look at Shiny Ditto.
Beautiful.
He would make an awesome night lamp. Oh wow, that Gengar lamp is incredible. And oh wow. That is not much of an instruction. I agreed.
All right.
Yeah, that I agree. That is very confusing. I would be less than impressed.
Oh yeah, I charge wheelers more. That's I do that too.
Yes.
Yeah. I actually need to go through and put some more of my books on wheelers. I don't think I've done that for a while. Anyway, I'm starting to yawn.
Yep. I am halfway through this book and the fairies have finally shown up. So it's so interesting, right? Because it's so slow paced. And normally that would be a turn off, but you get so caught up in the people's lives and their intrigues and the interfamily politics that you don't care that there are no explosions or murders. It's just I'm really enjoying this.
Good. That's another one I've got waiting for me on my shelf somewhere.
Yep. I'm sad though, because my plan was to have all of my chapters written so that I could get to the First Mate's Pet tonight, and obviously that has not happened, but it will.
Good. First Mate's Pet has a couple of my favorite scenes from all of the pirate books in it.
Oh, brilliant. Amy says, I've only done the paperbacks. Have you done ebook, or do they manage that themselves via one of the other ebook crowds? I am not sure, actually.
Is that distribution?
I guess so.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. I assume that the ebook people just buy it off Amazon, actually. If I think libraries. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
Do you know, this might be
go to bed.
this might be a good
Maybe it's
question
time.
to ask Anne, actually. Julie,
Oh, yeah.
next time you're talking Anne, see if she knows, because she doesn't just have the author knowledge, she has the librarian knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right, we're going to go
My-
before your devices
Yes.
turn off.
Yep. It
But
was
we'll
great to see
again.
everyone tonight.
Yes. Yeah, really good. And we'll see you Monday morning, Saturday morning.
Yes. I was about to say I have scheduled the live streams. Have I scheduled this weekend's live streams?
Yeah, you did. You've done the morning ones. Yeah.
Phew. So you
You
can.
were very on to it the other day.
That doesn't sound like me. So you can head over to my channel and click the thingy to get notifications. Yeah.
We're professional YouTubers.
Very professional.
We're not. All right. Have a good night, everyone, or good morning.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.